Good morning. It's Friday morning. Today, I think the 28th of June. Oh, time's going by so very quickly. So, we don't yet have a cabinet in place or have any idea when the president will be announcing his cabinet. And obviously, people, this leads to many speculations as to why the president is taking so long to announce his cabinet. We've also seen in this week that all the elected officials or parliamentarians rather have now been sworn in. MK party has now come to the party, and I read something that the ANC is still trying to convince MK and EFF to join the government of national unity. That would be nice, but there must be opposition. And then the thing that I raised the other day, that I said the other day about there was a political party who put some demands on the table, and then also there's a political party who wants to appoint their own director generals for their ministers. Now, I find it strange that we have a government of national unity, or cabinet. I'm going to say a cabinet of national unity, and in that cabinet you can have different political parties having their own idea of what their ministers must do. I wonder how that's going to work, because aren't we supposed to work from one agenda to move South Africa forward? And this is what the politicians said. They want to put South Africa first. But how can you put South Africa first if you want to have your ministers doing their thing? And that's what I find strange. But however, what I did say the other day was it wouldn't be a problem for that to happen if we have a country plan. Now, I know that we have the National Development Plan that is supposed to be directing where the country is going to. We've got about 6 years left before the National Development Plan expires in 2030. So how does this all work out because if we have a country plan, then it means it doesn't matter who manages the affairs of the country, but the country plan, in this case would be the National Development Plan, would be driving what different government departments are doing. So we might have a different way of achieving the same outcomes, but at least we're working towards the same goal for the country. And so this confuses me, that a political party would say that our ministers must appoint their own director generals. Now, in my understanding, and I again could be wrong, that a director general's contract is linked to the time frame of that particular parliament. So we are now in the 7th parliament, so I suppose the guys who worked in the 6th administration as director generals, that they can actually be replaced. I just hope that is the case, because they are appointed in terms of the time frame of that. Their contract is linked to the minister that they are serving. So that wouldn't be a problem. But to come out and say they want to appoint their own is a bit, I don't know how that's going to work. But we're looking forward to when the president is going to announce his cabinet. I hope that it's going to be a cabinet that is really multi-party cabinet. But how it's going to be managed, that all the ministers, they all move in the same direction for the overall goal of moving the country forward. Then what they have been saying in terms of the people have spoken, and that they will follow what the people have said, that then it will work. Otherwise, if they are going to be bickering about one, positions and how many ministers they must have, two, and who must be leading the government department, and three, that they want to have their own thing, drive their own agenda within that ministry, is going to be chaos. That is going to be chaos, because that means that the country won't be moving forward if that is the case. So I just hope that that we get some clarity, some closure, some direction on what the what the cabinet is going to look like. But it's exciting times ahead. I don't have an inkling of negativity around this. I think it's going to be interesting how the cabinet is going to be constituted and who's all going to be in the cabinet, which portfolio is going to go to whom and all that. What if I can have an opinion on this matter? I would say that they must make the opposition parties to be serving mainly in the oversight committees, like your standing committees, to hold the executive accountable through that, and that might be one of the solutions. But that's just my opinion. Bye bye. See you soon.